The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visitor sideline, Patriot head coach Mike Vrabel. His team looking for a second straight victory after. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from Tampa. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his fourth NFL campaign.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's Ibuka in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, granted exactly how they designed all week in practice. It might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Handoff here, up the middle. Space to run, inside the 20. Now they are in business, inside the 15-yard line. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, New England. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open receiver is Emeka Buka. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and they'll take this down inside the 35. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Off play action, he'll set up to throw. This one intercepted. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Understanding the coverage for those underneath zones. There is some vulnerability to this coverage unit if you don't have guys who understand their assignments. But I'll tell you what, this guy definitely was paying attention in meetings because he was in the right place at the right time, and he's able to come away with the big pick.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. That is Max Crosby in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This unit hasn't been at their best early on. Punt followed by an interception on their first 2 drives. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
To throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll look to throw. Open man, downfield is Smith. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 24 on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike, and I I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
From 29, here's second down and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is fun. What a throw. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Patriots 14. Buccaneers nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll...
8-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Pats stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on free and extend their lead.
They'll send their tight end left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 17-0, the early score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
35-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion right. Up the middle they go. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down.
They try the right side this time. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
That's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and 5.
Tight end going in motion here. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down. That one is good. And the Buccaneers are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
There you see Mike Vrabel, his Patriots set for their next drive. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
He'll get this out to his running back. Third down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing now from the gun. Back over the middle and take it in. He's got it.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Patriots first down.
They'll look to throw again. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
It's a gain of 20.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down.
They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it at the 7. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots will extend their lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense.
On 1st and 10. To the left side and taken in by Down. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Now give up the middle. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle. This one is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll drop the throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They hook up again, 2nd time on this drive, and this one's good for 18 yards. First down. They'll throw out of the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 9-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. The extra point is up and through. And the Bucs are able to cut the deficit to 10. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. The fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Josh.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds across midfield at the 48.
Now they'll set up to throw. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
Complete to Garrett Wilson.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs are able to get it back within a score.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Now, here comes a return from the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Patriots offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown. This drive begins with 1st and 10. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. And the Patriots ready to kick it away.
4th down.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. They'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
For a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now, faking the give. Look wide. Get this one complete. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the lines.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. That's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Josh Downs.
Now a run on 1st down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To the left side and taken in by down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And a 1st down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
12. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Oh, a loose football. One of the Patriots has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And we talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now give on the ground. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and 1.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And who's going to have the Pats' 1st down? As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. There's that man again, another catch. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bucs' 42-yard line.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the
yards to go.
He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Blitz coming, he'll throw it, and that is incomplete. They can still pick up a 1st down here. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down. They only needed 1, but it's a gain of 6. And it keeps the drive going.
1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New England. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Makes the score Patriots 27.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. 3rd and a long way to go. They'll look to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They're closing in on a 9th victory of the season. And we start this drive here at 1st and 10. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. This brought in. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong on these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though. They just put their defense in a really bad spot.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They run on the jet sweep. He'll get to the edge, but unsuccessfully stopped there for no gain.
At the 7-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. On the run to the right. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point is good. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. One of the Patriots has it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats tack on one more to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
To Emeka Ibuka. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding.
Pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They motion the slot man left. Back to the air one more time. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Buccaneers, first down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
That's Ibuka in motion. And he is close to the pylon, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka.
Here's a run. And he barrels. It's a road win here for the Patriots. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory.